Good morning, dear children. Today, in English, we'll continue with the topic tenses. Today, we'll be talking about the present perfect tense. Let us see the rule. Subject plus has or have plus the third form of the verb. Again, let us recall the three forms of the verbs. The base form, then the second form is the past tense form of the verb, and the third is the participle form of the verb. So, subject plus has or have. So, always remember in a sentence, whenever you have has or have in the sentence, that is in the perfect tense. In the present perfect tense, the past participle third form of the verb is used with has or have. Has is added with third person singular subject. Now you might remember the table that you had drawn before for the first person, second person, and the third person, singular as well as plural. First person singular is I, then we have we, and that is the format that we draw in the first person and second person singular and plural. Okay, third person singular subjects as he, she, it, and have is added with I, we, you, they, and plural nouns. So, with singular subjects has, and with plural nouns have. Let us see some examples. He has won a prize. Now here one is the third person past participle, because when we use the verb in its main form, when we use the main verb, then it is win. So the past tense of win is won, and the third form is again won, won. So he has won a prize. You have insulted me. Again you see that along with you we have used have. I have taken the dose of medicine. So along with I we have. Interrogative form. In interrogative form, has, have are placed before the subject as we had done in the previous tense. Same way here also has, have is placed before the subject. So let us see the format. Has, have plus subject plus the third form of the verb. Now let us take an example. Have they crossed the river? Now here we have taken have first plus subject. Who is the subject here? They, because we are not talking about a single person, we are talking about more than one. So they crossed. Here crossed is the third person or the third form of the verb, and then comes the object, that is the river. Have they crossed the river? Where have you been? Where have you seen my brother? Now here we have WH question here, but again that is for the question form. Or if at all we are not using where, then if you ask Have you seen my brother? That is also one form of question only. But here we have add WH because we want to ask the person that where have you seen my brother. So here again where, then the sentence starts with where have. You is the subject, seen is the third form of the verb. So again let us remember that table. See is the first form, its past tense is saw, and the third form is seen. In negative form, not is used between the main verb and the helping verb. Again let us remember the helping verbs and the main verbs. Subject plus has or have plus not plus the third form of the verb. Let us see an example. She has not come yet. She here is the subject plus has plus not plus the third form of the verb. Now here it is come only. So we don't have come, came, common. So there is no common. So she has not come yet. Okay. Another example. I have not received any information. With I as a subject plus have plus not plus the third form of the verb, that is received, and any information. So I have not received any information. Now let us see how to use or where the present perfect tense is used or how it is used. The present perfect tense is used with the words yet, as yet, already, just, just now, so far, since, ever since, presently, once, twice, thrice, etc. So these are the words that are used in the present perfect tense. Now along with these words, it is also used in the following cases. Now let us see in which cases present perfect tense is used. It is used to express an action that has been recently completed. Now see, its effect is still going on. The event is recently completed, अभी अभी खत्म हुआ है. So it is not the past. Listen, there is a basic difference between a simple past and the present perfect tense. When you see a sentence, it becomes sometimes confusing for you to understand whether it is simple past tense or past perfect. But just remember the tips and the words like has, have, and just remember that if a sentence is in the present tense but the event is already completed, so that sentence is in the present perfect tense. Just see this example. I have just received the letter. So listen, received, मैंने रिसीव कर लिया है, लेकिन ये इवेंट कब हुआ है? बस अभी अभी कि कंप्लीट हो गया है, मुझे लेटर मिल गया है. सो दिस सेंटेंस इज इन द प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. To describe an action the time of which is not given. Now the specific time of the action is not given. So the train has steamed in. Now here there is no specification whether the train has come at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it has already come, or it had come at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or whatever. So in such cases present perfect tense is used. to describe a past experience. Now, whenever we want to describe a past experience, then we use present perfect tense. I have seen this picture several times. If you have seen a movie already, and if you are sitting with a friend, and if he is watching, then you will just tell, I have seen this movie several times. Or if you have read a book or refer to a book before your friend reads, then you will say that I have read this book several times. So this is where we use the present perfect tense to express an action that began in the past and still continues. The event has already occurred in the past but still continues. इस इफेक्ट इज स्टिल देयर, उसकी असर अभी भी है. इवेंट ख़त्म हो गया है लेकिन उसकी असर अभी भी है. ही हैज़ वर्कड इन दिस स्कूल फॉर 5 years. नाउ ही हैड वर्क नहीं है यहाँ पे. इट वी हैव यूज द वर्ड हैज़. ही हैज़ वर्कड इन दिस स्कूल फॉर 5 years. नाउ वी आर रिफरिंग टू हिम व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग टू द थर्ड पर्सन अबाउट हिम. तो हम कह रहे हैं कि वो 5 सालों से यहाँ काम कर रहा है. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि उसने जॉब छोड़ नहीं दी है. ही इज स्टिल वर्किंग. इफेक्ट इज स्टिल ऑन. सो इन सच सेंटेंसेस वी यूज द प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. Okay, dear children, along with these rules and along with these examples, I hope you have understood what is present perfect tense and where and how it is used. If you still have any doubt, please feel free to ask me anytime. Have a nice day. Thank you.